Suboleng olengurani le Sidai TV engolong duota ronda diginisi rolapa liobishana talari longa lifuniare otikitam ware oltipele le jumana kunangoro kyolo monte Sidai TV kajina Samson Simpiri aka Newsman. Ore tolo monde kinjengiro shi nara saboko longo nyumunyelo ntoi wota county naje na Samburu ejera saboko leng njengata siasa tongera amore da redi orusa dingera kotiriga orusa ikeno sukul negra bwa jinga kintumoriti ne siasa. Ore da redi enjoto ntoi wona imakatajo ekitodolu na ajo ore narishadane ta kumok ngera etinto yede ne bola yok oboito siasa abwa jintumoriti na rangara ngote pesa yoshi na show siasa ni epo isilego na gelelege tapongo ngera nena pesa yi siasa ebonu kolomo na ngudolo minato lusije na nejo minister yura shegi mba engesoma da ngope Kenya Professor George Magoha erejo mena rigino nation ndo ngera nyama tama na yaji jintumoriti ne siasa pemeo anyamali tiatu nkishu yenye.
Mine is to plead with our parents. If God gave you your body and you have used the body to produce a child, please take time to teach that child what life is all about.
Sure.
We cannot go beyond that. When she does what you have asked her to do, they will soon be larger than our standard classrooms. There are many laboratories, I think 3 of them. There are 1 or 2 things that she's going to do which will not cost much. And she has a football field that's a computer lab where she says she will put 70, she can easily put 140. So by and large, the private schools are working with us in tandem. I want to start by thoroughly disabusing the notion that the government of His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is on a begging mission. God forbid bad thing. We represent everybody, both public and private, as far as education is concerned. So when I'm on duty or in private school, I'm just as much on duty as when I'm doing public inspections. So hiyo takataka watu wanaongea hiyo ni yao. So I don't have to apologize to anybody if I want to ensure that the private school facilities available for our children, including my own seeds, because I would prefer to take them to a private facility, comply with the CBC classroom. From a government perspective, we are more than ready for transition. In fact, I'm feeling more ebullient now because we already completed all the 6,497 classrooms, all of them. And we are starting the next lot, which is what I think we shall be having the next government. We shall have completed the 3,500 classrooms. Therefore, His Excellency the President's promise to the public will have been fulfilled. In addition, we shall have added another 1,000 classrooms, which are ongoing right now under the SECIP program, which was delayed because of 1 or 2 hiccups. Therefore, we are not afraid to say that we are working with Mr. Jome. I don't know whether he has disappeared.
Yeah,
we are working with Mr. Jome and his group. And I didn't see the media taking the inside of these classrooms. Our media are very interesting. There are 16 classrooms. There are many developments like this. I have been assured that as we speak, they have regimented over 1,500 of them that are at this stage. And the number of directors I saw, which were over 1,000, I am thoroughly convinced that by the grace of God, before we leave office, in my handover notes, we shall be having in excess of 5,000 to 6,000 classrooms in the private sector. And I want to tell the nation that at my age now, if God has never allowed me to fail, who do you think, how do you think God is going to allow me to fail our children? You know, that is hiyo ni shetani, na shetani afanye nini? Ashindwe. Ashindwe kabisa. So we are going to continue from grade 6 to 7. That one is being cooked, and I can tell you that in the inside of 3 weeks, we will come out with very clear systems as to how your child will move from grade 6 to grade 7. And I also want to cap it up by saying that being a thoroughbred non-politician, I am now happy to say that the political class seems to be united that CBC is not going anywhere. Is that not something to clap for?
Yes.
Kama bado kuna shetani ingine. Is there any question that is directly related to what I'm saying? Yes.
Since you had said that this is still work in progress, where would you want maybe the private schools to improve on in terms of implementation?
Like this wonderful, beautiful building here, there are only two small things that I have seen that should be improved. One of them is to create a worktop in the classroom, which you can do within the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you have noticed, she has put granite on the staircase. That means money is not the problem. In the labs, we need showers, just in case there's an accident there. So, and the shower should be next to the door. But as you plan evacuation, the child is put under the water, and the water was down. Those are things you can do within the next 2 or 3 weeks.
And from the government schools, it seems to be a challenge of space. How are you dealing with this?
I don't know where you got that information. The government of the Republic of Kenya is the owner of all land in this country. And public utility land, so far, I have not seen that as a challenge, because where, even here in Mombasa, where we have small spaces, we have constructed going upwards. But Ndugu, the only thing I want to tell you is that now that His Excellency the President has put all the land on GIS, you understand what GIS is? There are some thieves who have encroached on school land. They are going nowhere with it. Even if you build skyscrapers, it is a foolish paradise. It's a fool's paradise. Because the original master plan of our country has all the land that belong to schools. And whoever is going to take over from me must follow that same pathway, because we are producing more children. Unfortunately, we are producing more children. So if you took some acres from school land and you built, that property belongs to the school, and they will do with it what they want, whether you like it or not. And I can assure you, I hope that in Mombasa here, nobody has encroached on land belonging to the children, if that's what we are looking for. But otherwise, for now, nothing will stop us from delivering CBC to our kids. Sindio? Yes.
Bwana Waziri, wacha nikuulize swali.
Unatoka wapi kwanza wewe?
Mimi na Michael.
That is a figment of the media's imagination. We have always said that CBC classrooms shall be domiciled in secondary schools. And so you have seen we have built about 6,500 in secondary schools already. There's a caveat where we have said, in order to maximize on the numbers, there are some primary schools with the same compound, within the same compound as the high schools. The space in those primary schools will still be utilized also, but it will still be in the high school. As far as private schools are concerned, especially in the urban areas like this one, who decide to invest in primary schools only, we have approved and we are encouraging them to build standalone junior secondary schools like this one. What is wrong with that one, unless you don't understand English? So for private schools, we are going to continue to encourage them to start standalone JCC, but also to increase the space in their high schools, the way we are doing. And we are inspecting that, and as far as the approval is concerned, we are going to be on the first lane, because I would like, as we get the handover notes are usually very big. I would like my incoming person to have enough number of classrooms. January 2023, as politicians sing out there, since we are focused on the children. Are we together here?
Yes.
Umeelewa sasa?
Japo ungejaribu kwa Kiswahili kidogo.
Hapana, nimekueleza kwa lugha.
Ningeshukuru sana waziri kidogo kwa Kiswahili.
I think I've answered.
Any other questions?
Yeah, the last one.
My name is Joby Otuma for Sun Express.
Yes.
Despite politicians' change of heart about CBC, there's still a problem from stakeholders. A former national school outgoing principal criticized this system, this curriculum. So it criticizes the system.
You know, you are also allowed to criticize, isn't it? And as you criticize, tell us how you want us to correct it. If you think the way we are going is not correct, Because in Kenya, everybody has become an expert. Expert at criticizing, but they don't give you solution. One thing I know is that come 1st of January 2023, our children must prepare to go to school. Whether there is a government of Kamau or Wajakoya or whoever. Is that not so?
Sure. Yes.
So that is the job we are trying to do here. Nobody is saying that CBC is going to be a smooth ride. The incoming government must also continue to spend money. The question is, are you going to get value for money the way President Uhuru Kenyatta has gotten value for money? For example, for classrooms, where ukifanya research yako, unaona wewe ni mtu ya research. Go and find out how much people have been paying for building classrooms. And nobody has thanked us for saving money. What are you waiting for? We have built 6,500 classrooms at 788,000. Hiyo sio kitu kwenu.
Maybe just to ask the alternative. They say they're being pushed by the government, not from the face, but they don't want the
Yeah, so what are they saying is the alternative?
Wewe kwanza wewe uko na mtoto? Kama uko na mjukuu, is he in CBC?
Hajaanza.
Na ule ameanza amefika wapi?
Me, my children, nobody's putting.
That's why you're asking the question. Because for those parents who have children in CBC, the noise they'll be making is that children are disturbing them at home.
Yeah.
And that is what we want. Children must disturb them at home.
Yes.
Sindio?
Waziri, swali langu mwisho. Watoto wamefunga shule sahihi, wanafunzi wamefunga shule sahihi, wako nyumbani na baadhi yao wanatumiwa na wanasiasa katika kampeni zao za siasa. Una ushauri gani wanasiasa na hawa wanafunzi?
Mine is to plead with our parents, if God gave you your body and you have used the body to produce a child, please take time to teach that child what life is all about.
Sure.
We cannot go beyond that. And for those children who are smart enough to listen to me, they should take care of their lives and start, because the politicians will tell you things and they give you 50 bob, maybe 100, maybe 500. But it's really nothing. If you have a boy or a girl as a child, as a parent, you must know where that boy is.
Sure.
And if the boy is with a politician, even though you are not allowed to beat, you can tune as the masicure.
Sure.
Sendio?
You already responded.
We are in public, so let me just say so. The government of the Republic of Kenya is spending 25.9% of the budget in public schools. That money comes from the taxpayer. Are we together? We are going to facilitate you in non-financial ways. For example, if you want service, which takes 20 minutes, it will be done in 10 minutes. I've already given that order. Are we together? Let us be realistic. I'm not a politician, so don't ask me a political question. Because if we are looking for more to pump in the public sector, hiyo unataka itatoka wapi? Unanielewa? So if the politicians among them are asking for that, I have said it's not going to come. You know me, I'm also not diplomatic. Because we said where the government is going to work with you, we shall work with you 150%. Where you don't want us to work with you, we'll tell you, it's okay, we are still Kenyans. Do your biashara si tuko hapa. Asanteni sana.
This way.
Thank you very much.
You already responded.
We are in public, so let me just say so. The government of the Republic of Kenya is spending 25.9% of the budget in public schools. That money comes from the taxpayer. Are we together? We are going to facilitate you in non-financial ways. For example, if you want service, which takes 20 minutes, it will be done in 10 minutes. I've already given that order. Are we together? Let us be realistic. I'm not a politician, so don't ask me a political question. Because if we are looking for more to pump in the public sector, hiyo unataka itatoka wapi? Unanielewa? So if the politicians among them are asking for that, I have said...
Ore tenkaraki olameyu ana ninye olari otarashirasha enkop toolapaitin ootulusoitie neitodolu ajo eton ake meeta enchan nadupa toonkwapi naapaasha oolaramatak. Oyorianame Solomon Sidai TV netolimu olopeny olorika lolturrur le Narok County Natural Resources Network yioloti enaa Nicholas Ole Murero ajo keyieu naa kenyok irparakuo pookin loonkauntini e Kajiado, Baringo tenebo kaunti e Narok okulie kauntini natii ilaramatak etii Samburu peetumoki aatarem inkishu enye irkeek oiboorieki imoyiaritin amu kekumok oshi imoyiaritin teneeku naaji eewuo olameyu anaa teneeku etabaua enkiborra mekure eetae enkoliolio anaa ninye tenelamari enchan. Lomon otolimu Ole Murero ejito keimaa oshi ingolikinot kumok oleng ilaramatak tenelotu olameyu amu keetae imoyiaritin naayapu entoi enkop. Ore tekulie omon ake opaashari nelimu ilomon nchere eitanyamalita engolon e uchumi iltung'anak lenkop e Kenya amu ore tenakata enkurma neilepa ropiyiani toolapaitin kutik ootulusoitie oobaya are orpisiai anaa okuni metaa ropiyiani katare nainyang'unyieki apa toonkatitin naatulusoitie. Ejito enchoto oltung'anak lenkop e Kenya kenyamalita oleng amu ore enkinyiang'unoto oondaiki naa ninche oshi naibung'ita enkishui enye naa ninche nailepa. Iterunye apa eilata oomutukaani tiatua olosho neyioloi ajo eetae imashinini kumok oleng nemeasisho meketaasishore ina ilata oomutukaani oompukunot naapaasha etii eilata oltaa, petroli, diesel okulie pukunot oila naa kitodolu ajo mbenia oltung'anak lenkop e Kenya eing'orita. Ore sii toondaiki etii enkurma orpaek, enkurma enkano, ormushele, esukari osabunini tenebo oila netii masaa nailepa neitagolito enkishui etung'ani. Tenikintoki aapuo teidialo orpolosie nelimu ilomon nchere ore ormeitai le coronavirus anaa COVID-19 neton ake eramatishoreki nebikokini tiatua iloshon pookin le seuseu amu ejito ilajurrok le biotisho ore ele meitai enaa enatolimutuo olturrur le WHO anaa World Health Organization neton emanimanaa aitanyamal iltung'anak tiatua nkwapi e seuseu nalulung'a kake ore tenkaraki apa sindanoni anaa irkordat oitayioki apa ajo keremieki olorere naa ninche oetuo aitorongen endaaroto ina moyian naji ene COVID-19. Nikintabaiki nkoroki olomon te Sidai TV kaji Samson Simpiri aka Newsman naa ore tena rishata engelare mategelisho tosotua namenosa siasa sotua amu ekiyieuna ake pookin terishata enkukuo oetulusoyie ina gelare.